been outside for 9 minutes. My eyes stuck together. Look at this frozen eyelash. Look at Sharon. If you're Canadian, or if you've ever wanted to visit Canada, there's probably a high percentage that you've wanted to go to Banff. But I also bet that if you looked at going to Banff, you probably looked at going in the summertime. Well, when I went to Banff this year, I also happened to go at the exact same moment that Canada experienced a polar vortex.
Canada is facing a supreme cold snap. Extreme cold warnings are in effect from BC to Manitoba.
A late winter polar vortex abruptly dropping temperatures into the -30s, even 40s. In some places, creating wind chills feeling like -50.
Temperatures are anywhere from 10 to 25 degrees below average for this time of year, which is traditionally cold anyway, but this is ridiculous cold. It's that Arctic surge.
So if you've never heard of what a polar vortex is, it's basically a large region of freezing air that's usually found in the Arctic Circle, but every year at a certain time, that air gets pushed down by strong winds and it goes all throughout Canada.
It means it's so cold that you feel like every part of your body is falling off, and that's pretty much all you have to know.
And so when it happened this year, it just so happened to align right when I was gonna be in Alberta. So with 96 hours supposedly left in this polar vortex, here is Sharon and I's attempt to both survive and thrive in its polar vortex with temperatures ranging between -25 and -43 degrees Celsius. It's empty.
Yeah, for good reason. It's fine, it'll make our trip that much more interesting.
When I tell you that the airport was empty, wow. I mean, not a lot of Canadians fly during February in general, but this was another level.
I've never seen it this empty in my life.
Look at the flight list. 4 flights, that's all. Insane. Okay, Calgary Airport, 9:45 p.m. Right outside, -28 degrees Celsius, but feels like minus 33.
I'm frantically zipping up every part of my body.
Yeah, we're about to get in this car, and he's here in a minute, so wanna go outside? I also just wanna say, for everyone who doesn't know, Sharon grew up in California, so she's actually never been in a winter this cold. And for her, being in Vancouver is considered the coldest part that she's ever lived in. But for every other Canadian, we go to Vancouver in the winter because it's warm. So just keep that in mind. If you think I'm cold, used to the winters in Montreal, you can only imagine how she feels. Here we go. Polar vortex. Polar vortex. And
I feel like I'm in a freezer.
yeah.
It hurts. My hands.
Now to put this in perspective, it was so cold outside that we literally choked on the air. Oof. That's cold. Oh, okay. Well, welcome to Calgary. It's currently, wait, look at this. Currently -33 Celsius. When you drag your luggage on the snow or anything, listen to this noise of the snow. I don't know if you can hear it. Oh, this is pretty nice, but it sounds like styrofoam when you drag anything across the snow because the snow is so cold and frozen.
I think my teardrops froze in the corner of my eyes. Oh, my nose.
Yeah, exactly.
Why is it freezing?
Yeah.
I'm in shock. I didn't know this kind of cold existed. My hands are tingling and they're numb at the same time. My nostrils are still frozen.
Yeah?
And I can't feel my thighs. Okay, well, really positive.
Hey.
Oh, enjoy the heater blasts and then
Then we'll talk. Okay, well, here we go. First time out in polar vortex.
I just want to be prepared. I'm sweating, so we should go.
By the way, how long is the walk to the grocery store that we're doing?
9 minutes.
Yeah. All right. Oh.
Do you feel it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think that's a normal thing here.
so I shouldn't take it off?
You could try it. Struggling?
I can't breathe.
It's currently minus 39 degrees Celsius. Our first task of the day is to go food shopping and a 9-minute walk to an H Mart. So the entirety that we are in Calgary, it's going to be temperatures between minus 25 and minus 40 degrees Celsius. So we're gonna have to operate at trying to see this city with a really interesting twist. Especially for you, California girl.
I can't feel my face.
Look at this. We've been outside for 9 minutes. My eyes stuck together. Look at this frozen eyelash. Look at Sharon. And it's not even snowing. It's a clear day.
I'm afraid the teardrops are gonna freeze while they're in my eyeballs. Like, can my eyeballs freeze? Is that possible?
It's minus 41 degrees Celsius. These are my eyelashes. I didn't do anything. But yet, it's a beautiful day. Gotta get outside. Gotta enjoy the weather. It's a mindset. That's it. Look at me. I can't breathe. Back in the room. How you feeling?
My toes are frozen. It really hurts.
Oh my god, look at your hands too.
Yeah.
And you're wearing gloves.
Yeah. And I had like 4 layers of socks on. I'm afraid they're actually gonna fall off. I'm not gonna lie. I'm okay. I'm fine.
I'm fine.
So the next day we went to go pick up a car, which is probably the smartest thing that you can do when you're in a polar vortex, and we used it to go and find some unique things in Calgary. There it is.
What is that?
It's Jollibee. I've been waiting for this for so long. Look, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it fucking is. I've been looking forward to this place for my whole life since I watched the Anthony Bourdain episode in Philippines during Christmas when he goes to Jollibee. I've wanted to visit the Philippines ever since that one moment. So Jollibee is a Filipino fast food chain, but they opened stores in Canada. They don't have any where I live. They don't have any in Vancouver, but they have in Toronto and they have in Calgary. And we're literally gonna order the whole fucking menu.
Okay. Sounds good.
Apparently it's incredible.
Actually, the whole menu?
Straight up. How cold do you think this is gonna get just walking back to the car?
I think we're gonna have to microwave it.
Oh.
Okay, so from the store to the car, my fingers are numb. That was about a 10-second walk. Everything you want.
And just not the weather. Oh.
Interesting.
Wow.
We didn't choose. Whoa, that gushes.
Oh my god. Yours is purple.
A weird combination of fried chicken, spaghetti, cheese, and hot dogs. Be careful, it's hot.
That is so fatty. Jollibee was so worth it. Yeah? Overall, success. Worth coming to Calgary. Worth being in a polar vortex. Just for some...
It's a big statement.
Okay, probably not the only thing that makes it worth it, but hell of a way to spend a day in a polar vortex. Usually when people think of Canada, they first think about Toronto or Banff or Vancouver, but not a lot of people are thinking about Calgary. But despite the fact that a lot of people skip over Calgary, it's actually one of the most diverse cities in Canada, and people here are pretty young. They're only 37 years old on average. So we didn't have much luck going indoors to these sightseeing spots. Oh, good news. It's closed.
I'm frozen, but it's cool because even though we're absolutely freezing and I can't feel my thighs or my toes, the city is so pretty, we just keep walking around.
No reason why I should stay. 'Cause you got 2 minutes to explain.
Need help?
I'd appreciate it, please.
Why, are you cold?
Will, please.
You cold?
Yes. Bye.
But we kept driving around and we found some pretty great outdoor areas to explore.
Behind my back.
People in this city are so nice that woman just stopped to let me go when she was on her run and I was walking. So we're gonna do a little overnight experiment. We have our Jollibee pineapple juice. Gonna leave it in the car in the cup holder and see if it comes back as a pineapple ice block. What do you think?
I think you mean slushy.
I don't think so. I think it's gonna be a straight ice block.
You think it's gonna turn completely
Yeah, a
to
straight
ice?
block of ice, yeah.
Okay.
You
I don't
it's
think
gonna
that'll
be a
happen.
slushy?
Yeah.
California girl's so innocent.
We'll see.
All right, good morning. Let's see who wins this bet. Would you like to do the honors?
Okay, it looks like it would be a slushy, but it's it's as hard as a rock.
Listen to this. So, what do you have to say?
I have to say that you're wrong, I'm right. I mean, I'm wrong, you're right.
So next it was time to go and tick off some bucket list items. Banff is a really easy 90-minute drive from Calgary. The roads are totally smooth. You go through farms and empty areas and then all of a sudden, boom. Right in front of you are these massive mountains. You see them and you're just like, how did you get here? And like, why do you look like this? And more importantly, why am I staring at you for so long and constantly being in awe? But the whole time you really are in awe, and that's the magic of Banff. Just stopped on the highway. Let me show you this. Check this out. Middle of Banff Alberta highway. Wow. As the weather started to warm up, and by warming up I mean minus 25, minus 30-ish, we came out to play. We rented micro spikes and then we hiked into a mountain, stepping past trees, walking down thick layers of ice, and all the way until we got to the end of the trail where there were a bunch of people ice climbing, and right next to them, a bunch of kids using a frozen stream as a mega water slide. Now, if that's not Canadian enough for you, then I don't know what is. Right now, Sharon and I are literally in the middle of Vermilion Lake, and behind me you can see the sunset. This is a frozen over lake, and we're just standing right in the middle, walking along it. Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hey. Hey. That's a hell of a tackle. Oh.
They call me quarterback.
Quarterbacks don't
I
tackle.
don't know what they do.
They get tackled.
Want to tell them what we're doing?
Today we are going skiing best ski resort in all of Canada, Lake Louise. This is arguably the most famous place in all of Canada, and it's famous for two really big things in the winter. And number one is one of my biggest fears. Usually I don't ski, but Sharon really loves it, and the fact that we were in Banff/Lake Louise just makes everything so much more worth it, because you're not even doing it to ski anymore, you're doing it for the experience and like a bucket list item. We're going to do our first run down Lake Louise. You pumped?
I'm very excited.
All right.
I've been waiting for this.
Yeah, okay, let's do it.
I think I teared up a little, I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah.
How come?
It's so pretty. I'm on the side of a mountain. All I could see was the mountains. Like, that's it.
I'm pretty scared, honestly.
Yeah?
All right, well, the snow picked up. And here's the mountain. Let me show you what it looks like. That's the bottom. Can you see anything? We literally just saw the mountain 2 seconds ago. Can no longer see it.
Honestly, we should just accelerate really fast, fly off the mountain,
Yeah?
and see if it gets us to the bottom.
Yeah, you do that. I'll, I like my life. Made it.
How do you feel?
I feel good.
So proud? You did great.
I skied down Lake Louise.
You did. You look like a pro doing it.
This is the best après ski.
This is so... I've never had a better burger in my life.
If you don't feel like skiing, then you've got to come check out Lake Louise. This place is insane, but best of all, if you look right over here, there's a hockey rink. And there's just one thing, if you know me, you know I love my hockey. So I'm gonna go skate right now. But do we have our stuff?
No.
Where are our stuff? 1 second. Now we're ready.
I'm fine. I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't know how to hold this and skate at the same time.
So Sharon, it's her first time using a stick in her entire life. And I gotta tell you, she's way better than most people I've ever seen play hockey.
Oh, wait, come back. Wait, come back. Watch, hold on. Oh my God. Give me a second. Okay, this is my audition for the NHL. Oh God, nope. I'm automatically off the team. I can stick handle.
This is the most Canadian thing you can do. If you come to Banff, if you come to Alberta, you've got to come to Lake Louise and skate on the rink. I'll be honest with you, I've played hockey for 18 years out of 21. 18 of 21 years of my life I've been playing hockey. I've never skated in a more beautiful place in my entire life. And just like that, the polar vortex was gone. The last day that we were in Calgary, it was only -5 degrees Celsius. So I'm gonna brave the cold for a little bit. Look at my hands right now. This is the warm part of Calgary, but I'm here back trying to get that sunset that I could not capture last time because it was too damn cold. And look at this setup. Look at this setup right here. This GoPro is buried. Look at this. 'This. 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 ' Sometimes it's worth being in the cold, suffering a little bit to get an insane reward. And if there's anything that I've learned from this trip, it's again that life really is a mindset. You can always make a million excuses about why right now is not the right time to do something, but if you have that attitude, you'll always be caught up in a state of what if. Instead, understand that the time is actually never going to be perfect. So if there's something that you've been sitting on for a long time, the best time to act on it would be today. I mean, Sharon and I saw the minus 40-degree weather and we easily could have either canceled the trip or gone on the trip and not gone out at all, but we didn't. We decided that it wasn't going to stop us from doing every single thing that we wanted to do on this trip. And because of that, we both learned a lot about ourselves. So I'll leave the ball in your court. Whatever desire you've been sitting on, take the first step today. Act now and think later. Why? Because it's a mindset. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want to see more unconventional travel videos like this, consider smashing the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys for the next video next week.